and he only died, you know, a few years later. In the Constitution at that time, you had to be a tama-ainga as well. Now, there are very few that are on the tama-ainga, you know, which is the royal family. You must remember that the royal families are the Tomaseses, the Malietoas, the Mata'awhas, and the Tūmalele whānau. There's 4. Tomasese died, and his son is Effie, who later became a Prime Minister and who later became the head of state, who was just retired the last time. He's just been replaced. After Malietoa died, a constitution was changed that a head of state can be elected by Parliament, and a term of 5 years. But you have to be a tama-ainga. Now, when the Constitution was there was only 4 at the time that could be. Now, in the tama-ainga, because of the Tomasese, Mata'awha, the Tomasese, Malietoa, Mata'awha, and the Tūmalele whānau, the Tomaseses was Effie. Now, he became head of state. But he was a Prime Minister for a time, so he'd served. After Effie has just retired now, at the present, Tūmalele whānau is now the head of state. Now, our relation is married to Tūmalele whānau, and she is Malia Jessup, who was my flower girl.
There you go.
And she is related to Joan Williams.
I've heard my mum talk about Joan Williams.
Yeah, Joan Williams' mother was Daisy Surin, who had her mother was Aunty Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Aunty Maggie was my father's sister. So, you know, that's the tie-up.
That's the connection.
Yeah. But from the Myers side, Aunty Falwinga, of course, was Mum's sister, who really was your Siengi's cousins, their first cousins. And that's the tie-up with the Nu'u family. That's
with
how
my grandmother.
That's how we are. Yeah. Anyway, in 1946, when they came to New Zealand, Mutsi came with us.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was after your grandfather had died.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, Tony came and stayed with Tina.
Mm-hmm.
But Tessa was already with Haggadons. So Aunty Siengi really only had Aunty Lynn and Aunty Fehi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to Henry. I'm lost where Henry fits in. I don't know whether he was still with Siengi or not. I'm not
to look at my notes.
But as far as the history is concerned, and at the present time now, a commoner has been Prime Minister for 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so the present Prime Minister has been, and this is his last term.
Okay.
And Naomi Mata'awha, Fiame, is the Deputy Prime Minister.
Yes.
So I think I've brought you up today.
Fantastic. So we're all up to speed. Whawhatai, love you, Auntie. Thank you so much.
Anytime. It's a pleasure.
It's wonderful history. Say hello, Malia.